Yo, what's good? Welcome to another show. I'm Sid, and today we're doing a reaction to the new Ed Sheeran music video that just dropped. It's called Bad Habits. I saw a premiere for it a couple of days ago on YouTube, but I just realized today that it came out, so I thought I'd check it out, sit down, chill out with you guys. The thumbnail was different the last time I saw it. It had him wearing some like Joker makeup, so I'm not sure if that's part of the theme of the whole thing, but it has changed since then, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on. For those of you who aren't familiar, Ed Sheeran, probably one of the biggest musicians in the world. I mean, not probably, he literally is one of the most successful musicians of the past 10 years. That was my microphone cable, ignore that. I have known about Ed Sheeran for a long time, been a big fan, minor stan, you could say. I own a bunch of his old CDs that he used to sell on his website and out of backpacks when he would go around and gig in London and different parts of the UK. But yeah, I'm excited for this. He hasn't put out any music in a couple of months, not since his last album. Was it Collaborations number 6? I prefer number 5. It had a lot more UK grime collaborations on it. Both pretty good albums, but I like Devlin, I like JME, I like all the people that were on that original EP that came out. But yeah, this is Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran, official music video. We're gonna jump straight into it. Let's go. I already know this is gonna be like the most high quality video. I haven't really watched one of his music videos in a long time though, so I don't know what to expect. And I already am surprised. That's him. Let's go.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no.
Wait.
Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control.
This ain't what I expected at all. He's got vampire teeth. He's in a nail salon, like getting his hair done. The makeup's kind of cool. I like this thing around the eyes and the colors that he's got in there. But this is very unexpected. I'm pretty surprised by what I'm seeing. It sounds like an Ed Sheeran song, but it does not look like one. I thought this was Joker makeup. I don't know why. When I first saw the preview thumbnail for the premiere, I thought this was like him doing a Joker bit. But clearly there's something else going on. He's more like a vampire. I don't know. This is weird. This is weird, but I like it. Let's keep going.
I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful. My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone, conversations with a stranger I barely know, swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space?
This is so different. This has more like a electronic kind of EDM vibe to it. The beat is different. You can hear the guitar in the background, but it's very in the mix with a bunch of other stuff, like a lot of electronic sounds. This is really cool. Like, I've heard him do classic acoustic songs. I've heard him do grime. I've heard him go kind of pop. I've heard him do Eminem's style of rap when he features on them and he does the hooks, and it's kind of got that sort of classic hip hop vibe. But I've never heard him do a song like this, and yeah, I don't think I ever thought he would. I didn't kind of put those two together in my mind. The visuals on this are crazy too. Like him flying around like a vampire, people hanging upside down, the aesthetics, the costumes that everybody's wearing. It's so sort of otherworldly, and I'm really liking this. I dig it. This is cool. I think he, at one point, did he fly past like a pound stretcher or a Poundland? It's like a discount store. I don't know where he's filming this, but damn, this is pretty nuts. We're only a minute in it. It's a 4-minute song, so I don't want to pause too much early on. We'll keep going. We'll see what's happening. But yeah, I'm down with this. I hope this is a single for a new album and not just like a one-off thing that he's doing. Yeah. Why has she got 2 drinks? Let's keep going.
And I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't stay.
Ketchup on his Chinese. Oh no. That is a bad habit. You gotta stop that. Cut that out. That's a nice shot. That's a nice.
Every pure intention ends
So he's got like a gang of villainous vampire chic sort of, like 90s club kids sort of. 80s, 90s, you know what I mean, maybe. There's so much happening here. The balloon thing, the balloons with the smiley face, the yellow balloon, that reminds me of like an LSD tab and the types of things that you might see at an EDM concert anyway. Like yellow smiley face, that's a Skrillex thing, he did that, Diplo's done that before. Like that kind of has the vibe, the visual vibe of the style of song that's being pushed out here. But just everything else is manic. You're getting almost like the Blade crew, just the vampire crew jumping in, attacking a bunch of people. The way they're flying around when they did the wide angle shots, they look like CG people. It looked like a lot of special effects. That one shot where he was sideways and it was pulled focus so that the background was behind him, I couldn't quite tell because of the glitter on his eyes whether that was layered with two different shots or whether it was all just one shot with a specific camera trick. But this is nuts. There's so much happening, and the song itself about bad habits and the bad habits being a girl, but then he's showing like him pouring ketchup on his Chinese and going out and biting people, and like the nice contrast there of like weird bad habits and then the sort of emotional bad habits that he's talking about in terms of his relationships with other people. Damn, this is fun. This is like a fun new vibe for Ed Sheeran. After the Divide album, I kind of dipped out a little bit. I wasn't too into that overly pop sound that he was going for. Collaborations number 6 sort of brought it back for me a little bit. There were some cool features on there. I like the song with Eminem and 50 Cent. That was pretty sick. I like the song with Chance the Rapper. I like quite a few songs on that album individually, but not like as a whole thing that I would listen to front to back the way I would with some of his earlier albums from Plus and the EPs that came out before that. But this is cool. I'm very into this. Let's keep going. He's a lot more of a character in this. Oh, okay. Metaphor? Went over my head. Did you see that? Where and they all just flew away? Yeah, these look like a lot of CG people. Like they've all been rendered out. Maybe. Yeah, because of the way they're ragdolling, for sure. Yeah. It has a sort of, a little bit, the visuals of it, for some reason, are giving me like David Bowie vibes. The way he would dress up and create these characters, and then every album sort of had its own character. Like you had the Thin White Duke, you had Ziggy Stardust, all those different people who he created and then put out there as the main character for that piece, for that album. It kind of has that vibe where it doesn't feel 100% like Ed Sheeran, but it feels like Ed Sheeran putting on a show in character as whoever this is. You know what I mean? Especially seeing as he saw himself, like a gloopy CG rendering of himself came crashing through the front of that car window and then melted in his hands. Like there's a lot of interesting stuff happening here. It's very conceptual. The way they're all ragdolling and losing their minds, and yeah, there's something about this that feels very theatrical, if you know what I mean. It's not typical Ed Sheeran, but it's also very much Ed Sheeran. The style of it, the musical composition even, it kind of sounds like a guitar, has like he's built out the chords and the structure of the song on a guitar, and it was made acoustically, and then someone has come along and said like, hey, why don't we turn this into some kind of electronic EDM sort of mix? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And they've built this over time. This feels more like a collaborative effort in terms of everything that's going on. It's nuts. I don't even know what to say. Like, I've got so much to say, obviously. I'll just keep talking and spilling, but yeah, this is cool. I want to hear one more drop before it's over. All right, let's keep going. We've got about a minute left. And there's the acoustic guitar version of the same. Oh yeah. That little breakdown made it. It built up to this, dramatic conclusion. Oh no! Ah no! Everyone's gonna die except for Ed, I guess. He just turns back into himself. Oh, classic. He went all the way back to his original guitar there. Yo, did you see that? I like that. That's my favorite Ed Sheeran guitar I've ever seen him use. That's like the original one he had from way back in the day. Oh, this is pretty nuts. This is pretty incredible. Very different, very unique, very modern, but also classic Ed Sheeran. I love that little breakdown at the end where it finally went to just an acoustic version of the overall beat. And then one more drop, just like I'd hoped, and brings it all to a close. I'm not sure what the metaphor is. It could be that he does bad things at night, like when the sun goes down, all hell breaks loose, and then when the sun comes back up, he's sort of just living his life as if he was a normal person again. I guess being him and having so much money and success and status and all this, then it will kind of give you the freedom to do whatever you want 24/7. So maybe there's a dog barking outside. Maybe, I don't know why, if there's a garden out there, it shouldn't be a dog. But you know what I mean? It feels like he's kind of expressing that vibe of, I have the freedom to do whatever I want. I have these bad habits that I've built up, but in the cold light of day, I'm just me and I can't escape that. So he's gone all the way back to his roots of just sitting there in the sun, playing his guitar. I don't know, I don't know. What do you guys think? This is an awesome video. I really enjoy watching this. It's a big surprise. I wasn't expecting first of all, to even see this video in my recommended. It showed up in Premiere a couple of days ago as like a watch party, and there was already thousands of people 3 days ago just like sitting in the lobby typing away going, oh, I can't wait for this video to come out. That's not something I could do. I couldn't sit there for 3 days and wait for a video, but building up that hype was probably a good thing. I can't imagine this has less than 1 million views. It's only been out for like 3 or 4 hours. I liked it. It reminded me of so many different styles of music, different like eras of music, and yeah, I'm a huge fan of this. If he has more singles dropping soon, I'm excited for them. I hope there are videos because I could check those out. And whatever album he drops next, I imagine is going to be very different to the stuff that he's made before. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Do you like Ed Sheeran? Is he your style? If you do like him, what's your favorite style of Ed Sheeran? What era? What album? Were you there from the start when he was freestyling and playing guitar behind a skip outside of the, what was it? The Nottingham Theatre? Norwich. The Norwich waterfront with Example when they did the Nando Skank. Were you there when he played SBTV doing the A64s, the F64s, when he did You Need Me and had the loop pedals? Do you remember those videos? Or do you know more of the recent collaborations with the pop stars and the Taylor Swifts of the world? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really excited to hear your thoughts about this video, and if you have any recommendations, leave those down there as well. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I have a Patreon link in the description if you want to check it out. It means a lot, helps me grow this channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.